Hey, what's up? Jay here from EV Manila. And for today's video, usapang laso na naman tayo. Ang kasama natin ngayon, walang iba kundi si Sir Bobby Roa. So, isa siya sa pinaka-veteran sa group namin. O yan, sa group na sir, hindi ko na yun So, pag-uusapan natin mamaya kung ano na, lahat na nakakabit sa scooter niya. Pero bago yan, let's roll that intro muna. And kung di ka pa nakasubscribe, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Libre naman yan. So yun nga mga ka-EV, kagaya na sabi ko, ang guest natin ngayon si Sir Bobby Roa. So, sir, konting background naman. Gaano katagal ka na nag-i-scoot at paano ka napasok?
Okay. I started actually January, more or less mga 2019, early January, no? So my first scoot was a Mijia 365.
Same, oo.
Ang ano ko lang kasi is basically to get from the parking lot, kasi sa BGC, to the office.
Bimodal, sir. So sinasakay ko sa kotse.
So sinasakay ko sa auto. And then later on, sabi ko kasi it takes me 3 hours to go from here to BGC. So parang baliwala yung, well, the Mijia was helpful, but the thing is, ganun pa rin, it still take me 3 hours. So, my good friend Emay.
Shout out?
Shout out kay Emay. Si Emay yung salarin. So, he actually offered his dual-tron Thunder. It's a really very good, very good price.
Okay, sir, mapunta tayo sa scoot mo. Hindi ko natatanungin kung magkano mo nabili. Pero, magkano bang SRP ng Dual-tron Thunder to, di ba?
This is the Thunder, yung unang release ng Thunder. At the time, it was 220. I think it's 220. 220,000 yata hanggang ngayon. We'll need to verify that with Gardo. Pero nasa 220 range at the time.
Pero ngayon, sir, bago natin isa-isahin yung pesa, sa tingin mo, magkano nang nagastos mo?
May 50 na yan, sir. Including kasi meron din ako mga I'm a DIYer by nature so meron ako mga sariling eksperimento na minsan nasisira yung throttle, nasisira yung ganito. So yun ang parang tuition fee ko. So mga ka-EV yung pala, si Sir Bobby is one of our go-to guys. Pag may nangyari sa scooter namin, laging yan, Sir Bobby, ganito, Sir Bobby, ganyan, punta kami dyan, punta dito. Yun. So siyang, bukod kay Chris, kay Ivan, si Sir Bobby yung isa sa nag-aalaga sa mga scoots namin. Yeah, more or less parang no? So it's become a hobby of mine na. So everything that you see on my scoot is actually me, all done by me.
Ikaw lahat nag-install nito, sir?
Yes. I can't recall. The only time na pinagawa ko talaga sa shop yan is nasunugan ako ng hub dahil na-stuck yung bearing, pinilit ko pa rin patakbo yan. So, nagpalit ako ng hub. Actually, pinagawa ko muna, pero may problema. So, I ended up, replacing the whole hub sa rear. The scooter, officially, is about 5 years old.
And kagaya nabanggit mo kanina, ito yung isa sa unang lumapag dito sa Pilipinas?
If I'm not mistaken, ito yung one of the first sa initial batches na pumasok sa Mini Motors Philippines. Hindi ko lang alam, pero from what I understand, parang Dual-tron Thunder number 2 to sa Pilipinas. So, pero this is through Mini Motors Philippines. Shoutout din kay Gardo.
Shout out.
And, yeah.
Okay, sir. Puntahan natin yung accessories. Kung okay lang sa'yo, sir, pwede bang isa-isahin ng presyo?
Pwede naman. Wala naman. Pero yung presyo would be acquisition cost ko, not the actual market price, no?
Okay.
Kasi like I said, DIYer ako, so I try to look for good bargains also for my parts, no?
Simulan natin sa fender mo sa likod.
Okay. So, on the fender sa likod, that's a regular mountain bike fender lang actually, or mudguard, no? The tire hugger that you see there, that's actually one of the first releases ni MI din. That's actually a product of MI, and sinama na rin niya sa bentahan niya actually. So, I'm using the stock disc rotor or brake rotors kasi sa mga bagong lumalabas kasi na hubs, 48mm spacing na yung ano niya eh. So, unlike before, yung original hubs carried like 46mm bolt spacing, no? So that's a stock rotor being stopped by a Hope. Hope
4
V4.
piston na Hope to, no, sir?
That's a 4 piston. That's a V4 actually, a Hope Tech V4.
Yun, question, sir. Kasi huli tayo nagkita, this was a Magura MT5E? MT7 Pro.
Yeah.
Oh. Anong reason kung ba't ka nagpalit ng Hope?
One of the main reasons why I changed or switched to a Hope is because of my my levers, no. Kasi nga recently because of my diabetes, meron akong diabetic neuropathy. So
yung ba yung sa joints?
Nerves, sa joints, sa nerves. So, nahihirapan na yung right hand ko actually to be positioned in such a way wherein yung finger mo nasa throttle tapos yung isa nasa preno.
Okay.
So, that's the reason when I saw the Hope dual levers, sabi ko, I need to buy that. Ang problema lang, with the Hope kasi, it's brake fluid, DOT, no? Unlike the Magura,
mineral
which uses
oil.
Mineral oil. So, I had to switch and change also to a Hope caliper as well. Initially, my setup was a Shimano lever, and then a Magura MT7 caliper.
Yun yung tinatawag natin Shigura na setup, mga ka-EV.
You know, the way the Shimano levers handle, and then the stopping power pa ng Magura calipers. Medyo
perfect combination eh. Yeah. Anong, yung levers na ginagamit ba nila doon? Ano ba yung Saint ba?
Ideally, mas maganda yung Saint kasi that's designed for 4-piston talaga. Although, pwede naman yung mga XTs na Shimano. Like,
pero yung mga Diore kaya, okay lang kaya?
Pwede rin naman. Pero, ito, we also discovered, and we just found out kami ng mga anak ko. Kasi my son naman uses a Magura MT5. No? Nung kinabit namin yung Shimano levers ko sa MT5 niya, mas maganda yung play. Because I guess it's because of yung MT7, medyo malaki yung capacity in terms of, kasi malaki yung pistons. But, parang mas naging perfect yung Shimano levers on a Magura MT5 rather than an MT7.
MT7,
mas naging, mas malambot na, tapos modulation is there still. It's perfect. I'll let you try later.
Sige,
para makita nyo kung gano'ng kalambot.
Ayun. Mabalik tayo sa likod, sir. Napansin ko parang malaki yung gulong mo. Hindi na to 11, no?
Well, dati, that was using a CST, no? 90 by 65 by 6.5. Now, this is a Wanda tire. It's still the same, no? 90, 65, 6.5 din ang ano niya. However, yung profile or yung tread profile niya is rounded na. Saka medyo manipis, no?
Tama ba, sir? Ito yung sinasabi mong puncture-proof na gulong?
Yan yung puncture-proof na gulong. Again, shout out to Mini Motors Philippines. Sila nag-provide sa akin yan. I bought it from them. So it's not they call it the no flat.
No flats.
So what it is yung it's a tubeless tire pero may gum strip sa center, no? Along the inside of the tire. And nasubukan ko na rin yung pagiging puncture-proof niya. There was a time na nagmamaneho ako along Quezon Avenue. Napako rin ako. Nadinig kong nag-puncture yung pako. Pero sumingaw ng konting-konti lang. And then, when I pulled it out, wala, hindi na sumingaw. I mean, like, it's there.
Nasil talaga.
Nasil talaga.
Mapunta naman tayo dito, sir, sa yung step plate. Galing ba ng Dualtron mismo to?
So, step plate is also, again, another one of MI's creations. So, siya, isa sa mga gumagawa ng step plates ng pang Dualtron before.
Dito naman sa gitna, sir, any modifications?
Sa deck, wala naman, aside from just the stickers.
Oo nga, sir, nangulekta ka ng sticker eh.
So, those are the stickers. It's what I call my sponsors area. Although they're not really sponsors, but every group that I have is there.
Pansin ko, sir, meron ka sticker ng the Explorer. Bulok yun eh, yung vlogger na yun.
Lang na. Ito yung pinakamagaling na vlogger yan. So, yeah, EVMNL, nandiyan kayo. Baka naman.
Alam na this.
Diba?
This is the original color ng deck, sir.
The original color of the deck, actually, when you buy it brand new, is black. However, kasi like in any anodized aluminum, nag-age pag tinatamaan ng araw eh. So ito actually is due to the exposure to sun.
So dati siguro ang grip tape mo dati hanggang dito, ano?
Hindi, ang grip tape niyan talaga ng Dualtron is here.
Strips
Center,
lang.
tsaka dyan lang. So yan, yung black area na yan yung may grip tape. So pag tinanggal mo yung grip tape, yung actual na color ng deck when you buy it new is really, really very, very black. Sa Dualtron, one of the tips nga pala, you'll know kung gano'ng katanda na. Pag tinignan mo yung kanilang swing arm, yung deck, pagka medyo copper na ang kulay, medyo may edad na ang konti.
Okay. So, akala ko custom na kulay yung pagka-cover nito.
When you buy a Dualtron kasi, it's all black. It's all black. Hindi, napinturahan na rin ganyan.
Ayan, mga ka-EV, may isa pang Dualtron dito nakatambay. Shout out dyan, shout out.
Diyan. Yan, isa rin yan sa mga nagbuyo sa akin mag-Dualtron actually.
Kasalanan din pala dito.
Kasalanan din yan. So, but again, no regrets, ano? I mean, it's not because of the brand, but it's because of the flexibility it offers me now.
Yun, mapunta naman tayo sa harap, sir. Anong mga customization dito?
Sa harap?
Teka, unahan ko na. Wala to dito ayos na.
Hindi, yan yung fins. Diyan din naman ang nag-tip sa akin dyan. This is actually para to prevent yung water from splashing onto your front foot. No?
Galing yan
So, yung tawag namin yung wing. No? I also posted that on my Facebook rin. So, the fender, again, dinagdagan ko lang din ng mountain bike fender. This is a mountain bike fender lang din. Para kasi, yung exit kasi ng tubig sa, if you'll notice on the fender, nakadiretso na pag exit niyan tubig, bumabalik sa'yo, especially when you're riding fast, no? So, yan ang sumasalo nun. Yung fender na extender na yun, plus yung fin sa gilid.
So, at least hindi tumatalsik lahat babalik sa deck, no?
Hindi lahat. Tsaka sa front leg mo actually. So, yun ang kagandahan yan. Sa accessories naman, dito sa cockpit ko, medyo marami-rami na rin. So,
parang jet fighter, sir.
This one is actually a Gaseron. Ito yung unang-una kong ilaw. Dati tuwan-tuwa na ako dyan kasi it's a
nag-aabot tayo, naka-Gaseron tayo parehas.
Right. So, it's there for prosperity sake lang. Posterity, kumbaga. And also as an emergency flashlight na rin. Pero, minsan tinatanggal ko na rin yan eh. So I have ito, si John din ang bumuyo sa akin ito. So I have a 16-volt battery pack. No? So may USB charger and
Ilang AH to, sir?
John, ilan nga ba to? 16 volts.
14 AH.
14 ampere hours. Yeah. So nandito yung ilaw ko and then yung busina ko. No? Yung ilaw kasi some ports on this particular supply kasi, like these two, kailangan naka-power on yung
bago magamit.
Para magamit mo. These one are always on. So whether or not naka-on yung power supply mo o hindi, ito lagi may current diyan, may kuryente.
Hindi ko alam kung tama yung term, parang pass-through sila. Tama.
Ito pass-through la. Ito hindi. Itong dalawang to, so there are 5 actually. Tapos I'm using now this switch set is actually from Shopee. So you have ito ngayon ang naman is ito yung passing light. So it's momentary on, momentary off. Tapos ito naman yung sa headlight, high beam, low beam. Ito used to be the low beam kaya lang nasira na yung switch So I transferred it over here. Ito na ngayon yung low beam light ko. And then this one is single dual or single hub, dual hub switch, and then the horn.
Ang galing to, sir. Ikaw na mismo nag-rewire lahat nito.
Ako na kabit na ng lahat niyan. It's really very easy naman if you know, kung madali naman sundan din yung wiring. So, and then I have a quick, what do you call this one?
Quad lock.
For the phone.
Bago natin puntahan yung preno, sir, kasi ayan, gusto ko malaman yan Pwede ba natin tingnan yung nasa right side mo dito?
Okay. So, sa right side, I have the fingerprint, which has a cover, no? So this is the fingerprint, ng Dualtron mismo, with the cover, and then my throttle, and then if you notice, I have an extension to the throttle, no? Because like what I said, medyo hirap na yung right hand ko So, and this is also ergonomically positioned wherein the finger lines up straight with the throttle. If I were to put it here, although straight then, pero it's fully extended,
Oo,
and then
tama.
medyo mabigat. So this offers me a very, very light throttle and offers me a certain degree of control. I can go as slow as 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers per hour, and then todo na.
Yun. Sa grip, sir, alam ko na kung saan nakuha ni Mon yung grip niya. Di ba?
So the grip is a cyclotron grip, no? It's I forgot the shop again. Pero this is a lot comfortable now and fits my conditions.
Compared sa rounded profile na
Compared sa
grips, no?
rounded, oo.
Shout out, Mon. Alam ko na kung saan galing yung grips kung kanino mo nakita. Tapos, meron ka rin mga bar end na signal lights, sir.
So
no?
this is the bar and signal light. Dinagdag ko na rin lang yan. So it
Oo.
signals left and right. Meron yan. Ang wala lang ako yung hazard.
Ikaw lang lahat nag-rewire din nun, sir.
Yes. Oh.
Grabe.
So if you'll notice dito on this side, andito lahat ng wirings na ginawa ko eh. I never bothered to hide them because number one, it's impossible to fit into the stem. And then so nandito lang sa lahat. This is the flasher for the signal light. This one, what it does is allows you to change the speed ng flashing. So if you want to go faster, then that's it. If you want to go slower, then you just turn it counterclockwise and it goes slow.
Papunta naman tayo sa ilaw mo,
Sa
sir.
ilaw, I'm using an Atom
Night Ripper.
Night Ripper.
Grabe.
So this is a Night Ripper 2.
How much?
High beam is yellow. This is 6,000 yung nabili ko. Yeah.
6.5? 6,000?
6,500. Then, yan. So, yan ang yellow is high beam. And then the regular or the driving light is white and, this is high beam plus low beam. And then the regular or low beam is white. So, yeah. And then I have 2 horns. Basically, this is a motorcycle, car horn din. So, although ang kagandahan kasi sa layout ko is that if I wanted to change horns, I could just as easily do it through yung connectors dito. So, and then I have another set of connectors para naka-wiring harness na rin. So, if I wanted to make 2 horns active, dadagdag ko yung wiring harness ko, buhay pa rin to. So, ito, if I wanted to change horns, I could just basically just remove this. And then, yung ibang horns ko, nakaano na rin, nakaset na rin.
Yan. Ito na ang inaabangan ko, sir. Mapunta na tayo dito sa left side ng yung handlebar.
On the left side, actually, this is the latest addition that I got. No? So this is called the Hope 3 Tech 3 Duo levers. So both the front and the rear brakes are operated na isang kamay na lang. So ang ginawa ko setup is such a way that itong shorter, ito yung rear brake ko.
Okay.
Itong longer, ito yung front brake ko.
Baligtad, no?
Yes, pero ang by nature kasi, if you've been riding a bike for so long, ang natural tendency is to use 2 fingers to brake, no? But me, since I'm used to also 1 finger braking, this allows me, parang hindi nagbago rin yung braking style ko. Okay, so I have, speaking of, I have 3 helmets. This one is just a bike helmet that I use for short trips. Bibili lang sa tindahan.
At least naka-helmet pa rin, no?
Naka-helmet pa rin. And then I have, for long rides, I have this helmet. It's an enduro motorcycle helmet. And this is, nandito dati yung H3 But again, this is also where I have my communications, But recently, because of the weather, dahil mainit, so I opted to use an MTB Enduro downhill helmet. So dito ko kinabit yung H3 light. So this one is actually a brake light and a signal light at the same time. So if you'll notice this one, when I press the brake,
Ay, galing.
okay, so it's wireless, may transmitter siya, it's under there. So when I press on the brake, it also brakes on my when I turn on the signal light. So this is me signaling going left and then going right.
At least ang maganda dito, sir, mataas. Kitang-kita ka na
Yes.
nasa likod mo, no?
Ang maganda rito, and a lot of I do get a lot of comments din while riding, marami, ganda ng ilaw mo, sir. Tapos meron isa pa, signal light din pala yan. Brake light din pala yan. Teka, nakakonect lang yan. And then, yun nga, I always get into a conversation with them pagka nasa stoplight kami. Patingin nga sa patingin. So, when I brake, nagbe-brake yan. Tapos pag nag-signal ako, makikita nila, magsisignal din.
And napansin ko kanina, sir, may parang kabitan ka dito. Ano ba nakakabit dito sa harap, sir?
Yung nakakabit dyan actually are bags. Now, I have 2 bags. So these are all bike bags, bike accessories actually lahat yan. Sabi sa inyo, Sa scooters, there's nothing. It's nothing different from regular motorcycle or a regular bike. Now, all of the accessories from the motorcycle and the bikes you could use. No, so I have a small bag. This is a 3-liter bag, so it just clips on, and that's it, right? And then I have a bigger bag. Pagka medyo kailangan magdala ng charger, ng pump,
Ng baon,
everything
no?
else, ng baon, damit. Kung magsi-swimming kayo, pwede na yan. So, papalit ko lang. Tanggalin ko lang to. And then, it uses the same mounting bracket and the same, So, palit lang.
Ay, galing nun.
And then, yun na.
Hindi ba siya mahirap sa sa pag-steering, sir?
It takes getting used to eh.
Kasi parang
nung
medyo
una,
bibigat ba?
medyo, hindi, ramdam mo. No? Ang actually biggest challenge din is when you get hit by a crosswind or a side wind. No? Ramdam mo yung galaw sa manibela mo. There was one time na ganun sa along Rojas Boulevard. May biglang malakas na gust. Ramdam mo, talagang dadaling ka ng konti. No? So, depende rin sa'yo. You just need to be aware. Like in anything else. You always just need to be aware of the situations you're in while riding. So, yan. Ramdam mo ng konti, pero once you get used to it, parang wala
na rin.
Oh. One of the key things kasi, especially when you're using it as a daily rider, yung ilaw, important din kasi na malakas na medyo malayo.
Yes, yung advance yung
advance yung tingin mo. On the Gaseron, well, kaya, pagdating sa malayuan, hindi na. O yung close lang. No?
Kasi this is designed for a bike talaga eh.
Oh, that's
diba?
designed for a bike, sa bike. Pero kasi ang problema din nito, it's scattered. So it's wide, no? Kasi nga sa trails, kailangan mo mas wide ang coverage para kita mo kaagad yung trail ahead. So hindi ideal na nakataas ng konti kasi mas mamumura ka ng mga salubong mo. This one naman is palibasa medyo focus beam siya. Tapos yung height ko is just enough. So makikita mo maliwanag pero hindi ka masisilaw.
Yun, sir, baka meron kang gusto i-shoutout.
Right. Shoutout to Electric Mass Riders, yung ating grupong Novaliches. And of course, QC Cuties na kasalanan na ako sa inyo. Tagal na rin ako hindi nakakapagpakita sa QC Cuties eh. Pero those are the two of my favorite scooter groups na.
Wow.
Yan lang naman yun.
So, yun mga ka-AV, ulit disclaimer lang, hindi mo kailangan gayahin yung ganitong setup. We're just showing kung ano yung pwedeng mabili sa market, kung ano yung mga pwedeng may lagay, di ba?
Nasa sa inyo naman din yun eh. There's no, well, some say medyo, meron sinasabi, over-accessorizing.
Yes.
Pero the key to having, is lalo may maraming mailaw na sinasabi nga piyesta na yung scooter mo. Pero the key point is making yourself visible.
Yun, kagaya ng
able to ride safely.
Lagi naming sinasabi, visibility is safety eh. Di ba?
Visibility, especially at night, kailangan medyo visible ka through the use of lights. So yun lang, payo ko lang is always, ride safe, be aware of, the situation, be situationally aware of everything around you while you ride. And again, your safety is your responsibility. So, again, it's all up to you on how safe or how dangerous your ride is. Yeah?
Bahala ka na sa buhay mo kung gusto mo magpaka-hardcore, no?
I've been riding my EKS since 2019. Hindi ko na ginagamit yung auto ko, sa mga anak ko na lang. So I've been riding this as my daily ride for the last 4 years na. Almost. Yeah, 4 years actually. So I got this June kasi. So it's already October. So it's 4 years and a half. 4 years and plus. So many plus months. But this is my daily rider. I use it. I go with, he goes with me wherever I go. Yeah. Ang disadvantage lang talaga ng scooter is, pagka ganyan ng umulan, goodbye. Silong ka muna. Unless nakanami ka.
Yeah.
But, I also held, or actually we're planning to hold din, a rider safety seminar. I've held a couple din before under the EKH banner. So, I guess, it's about time we also do that. So I also hold, rider safety workshop.
Mga ka-AV, siguro ipopost na lang din namin sa channel namin kung kailan gagawin. Kailangan pa namin pag-usapan kung paano yung logistics nung nung setup no. Anything additional?
No, that's it.
Yun, so thank you, Sir Bobby.
Safe, ride smart.
Yun, thank you. So, pasalamat tayo kay Sir Bobby. And kung
pasensya na walang ipin, ha?
Pogi pa rin naman. Yun, sa mga ka-EV, kung nagustuhan nyo itong video na to, please don't forget to hit that like button. Kung sa tingin mo, nakatulong yung mga setup ng accessories, kung paano ayos ng scooter, no? Mag-setup, no?
Yeah.
And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button na rin. Tulungan nyo na yung channel namin.
Alright.
So hanggang dito na lang kami, Sir Bobby and Jay from EV Manila.
Thank you.
Signing out.
Alright.